minutes ago. Huh. Let me see. Wait, bring that back. That is, excuse me, y'all. I'm already starting off like kind of out of it. And excuse my voice, my chest is still congested. If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Dion. I call this the crazy troll nation of YouTube. There's a story about the curtain. I'll fill y'all in later. If you know, you know. I call this the crazy troll nation of YouTube. We always start 99% of the time. We start with a lip balm. This is cake batter scented and flavored. The crazy troll nation is the crazy part is just knowing it's okay to be your authentic self, not trying to emulate someone else or being overly concerned with, will they like my personality? Will they like, whatever it is that you're doing on your channel? Just know it's okay to be you. The troll part is not caring too much about the beauty community standards. Hey, Tanya, you set the standard for yourself. As you're watching beauty-related content, try not to feel like you need to use a certain brand or a certain tool or a certain technique. Use whatever you want to use, however you want to use it, because you need to be satisfied with how your makeup looks. Here at the Crazy Troll Nation, we are about self-acceptance and self-love, embracing your natural features, enhancing them if you want to, when you want to, but never feeling like you have to. So that's what we stand for here. Just love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even without face paint on. Two things I need to let you know if you're new here. I do curse sometimes in my videos because I curse sometimes, period. And the other thing is there's an organism that lives in my throat and it randomly hiccups, gurgles, and belches at times. I do always say, excuse me. I did eat half of a salad like 15 minutes ago, and I started to do this look, which I'm going to finish after this video. But this video is a haul video. And so while we're waiting for people to come in, thank you for the thumbs up. I'm just going to run through what's on my face really quick. It will probably not be a surprise to any of you. I'm glad you're here, Tanya, because I have an update for you. This is not what it is. The Fenty brow pencil we use, of course. We have on the Fenty primer, the Fenty foundation. I wear shade 335. And today we did put on Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer. And the shade is 4N, which corresponds to the 4N2 foundation that I wear. And the update for you, Tanya, I did use this LaRouche brush today for concealer. And the bristles are not made for liquid products. It did fit perfectly here, but it wasn't blending out the way I wanted it to. And so I think I'm just going to trash this brush. And it's too dense to blend. Whereas other concealer brushes, they do have some flexibility so you can blend it. This one did good for just placing. And I do the 2 stripes and then I just, kind of blend up. But as far as blending back and forth, this would not do that. And I still ended up going back with the brush I use for foundation to pat that in. So it's like, why use 2 brushes when I can just use one? And it was handy for under my nose, the redness. But then I still had to go back with this brush, my foundation brush, because I do put concealer all along here because my mustache area be disrespectful and the redness around my nose. So that's an update for you, Tanya, because I know you asked, I think it was yesterday's live that I tried this one. But yeah, I'm going to just ditch it and stop trying to force myself to use it. But we did try it today with the concealer. So I set my face with the Fashion Fair Set It Loose powder in Truly Tawny. And then I used the Sigma bronzer, and it's just called Matte Bronzer Deep that Grace had gifted to me. And I did use it as contour as well. So that shade you see down here and up here, that's this bronzer. And I do have some right there. And I'm looking kind of dark. I picked a blush at random, and it turned out to be Hibiscus Haze from House Labs. And then what else did I do? I didn't put on highlighter because I'm going to try one. I'm going to do a try-on. One of the items that I purchased was a highlighter. For some reason, the chat is staying up here. Usually it comes, oh, cancel. Hit the wrong button. Still figuring stuff out. I wonder what it says it's a blending brush. It says blending, but I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna go in the trash. Oh, I'm missing something. Hey, pretty Kiwi. Hi. Oh, thank you. My brows, I thought they were on different continents today, and they kind of are, but they're kind of the same, but not. But thank you. I don't try too hard because the harder I try, it's like the more outrageous they go. So we're going to go ahead and just get started. It's only a few of you here, but that is okay. Three things I forgot to tell you I had on my face. On the first half of my lower lash line, next retractable eyeliner in aqua green. Get my brows. Whew. And on the outer half of my lower lash line is next retractable eyeliner in gypsy blue. With brows less work. Yeah, definitely. Because the harder, because I used to try real hard and it just got worse and worse. And now I just, and that's it. And on my inner rims, we have one Sephora Ultimate Gel Eyeliner, waterproof, and the shade is Black Matte, because I was going to do a look, but I'm going to have to finish the look later. It's been a day, but every day is a day. So what I did was I wrote out, well, I typed up, how much stuff costs, and I'm wondering, yeah, because you know what, I usually do that. I think I have a collab coming up. We're still trying to work out the details where we want to do updates on our purchases, our budgets, and things like that. And so I thought not to give numbers, but then just now I realized always give numbers when, excuse me, your brows are werewolf brows. I used to have really bushy brows when I was younger, and I really wish, well, if I could go back in time with my brows, I would have just tweezed just right here. But I went through a thing where like the thin brows were in, and then I got them waxed, and then that burned my skin. I ended up with second-degree burns on my brows, and so then I started tweezing, and I over tweezed from here out because my arches were, one was rounded up here and one was like down this way. So I over tweezed to here. So from here to here is no hair. So at least I can try and get the arch to look the same. But if I knew back then what I knew now, I would have just tweezed like the excess, like the little hairs that come in under here, and I would have left them bushy, because I do really like bushy brows, and for some of us it's natural. So these are not natural. If you curve them out, they're like too big. You are funny. But so yeah, so and when I don't do my brows, people don't notice, and I only do my brows when I do eyeshadow, and people don't even notice the difference, which is good. So it tells me I'm not doing too much. Yeah, cherish those bushy brows, because once you over tweeze, and you over tweeze enough to get the hair follicle out, it ain't gonna grow back. I mean, hairs might grow in different places, but not where you tweeze. So we're going to, and I did not put this stuff in order, did I? I have a box here. This is the box that I put everything in as I opened them. I put on my community tab for members only, like if they wanted to just wait for the haul video, the haul live, this one, or see stuff as it came in. And one particular person was like, I'm nosy, I want to see stuff as it comes in. And so they have had sneak peeks of these items already. But those were just really short videos. So the first thing I want to show you is from the Olay website, because the Garnier Skin Active, sulfate-free cleanser I've been using, it's been harder and harder to find. And I was getting it from Amazon. Yeah, it is a box full of goodies. And hey Monique, how you doing? And last I checked on Amazon, they wanted like $30-something. And I'm like, oh hell no, and I used to spend like $15 for it or less. And so I said, you know what, let me go back to Olay, because I remember liking the Olay Regenerous cleansers. And I did check Ulta, because Ulta sells Olay. But the Ulta website wanted $9.99. The Olay website wanted it is full to the brim. The Olay website was $7.49. So guess what? I got it from the Olay website. They were $7.49 a piece. I got 3, and they had a $2 off coupon. Yes, this is a haul party. So I got 2 of the cream cleansers, Regenerous line, because I know I do like these already. And it was, I think I needed a certain amount for free shipping or whatever. So I said, let me just throw in another cleanser. So I got the detoxifying pore scrub. Excuse me, because I thought that sounds nice. But then when I was looking at it, when I got it, it says with provitamin B5 for all skin types. I have an allergic reaction to one of the B vitamins. And like when I take a multivitamin, I break out in hives. If I take a B vitamin supplement complex, I break out in hives. And I did use a B vitamin serum from Olay. My whole face broke out. And so I'm looking at this like, I don't even know if I want to try this. And so this I'm trying to figure out where to send it to. I thought to put it in my, I meant to bring that over here. Damn. My giveaway box, but I don't know if it's going to end up, but I have a lot of stuff in that giveaway. I showed all of that stuff in the live. It's a lot of stuff. And so I don't know if I'm going to put this in there or just send this to someone I think may be able to use it. And so I got those 3 from Olay. Almost everything I purchased, that it doesn't work for me, Tanya. I mean, I'd rather give it away new than give it away after I used it. You know what I'm saying? And this one doesn't even have like the aluminum cap over it, which I thought was weird because the other cleansers do. Oh, this one don't either. What am I thinking about? But I'd rather give it away without having used it. And because I'm questioning it, I'm just not going to use it because I have the other 2 and I have more. It's like an infomercial. Wait, there's more. So then I received, a few days after that, I received an email from Olay website that they were having a sale on skincare and a bunch of other stuff, blah, blah, blah. So guess what? I got 4 of these. I'm showing you 3 because 1 is already in my bathroom and I've been using it. You can't do skincare every day. That's weird. Patch test. Day 3, I have to stop. Oh, that is different. Yeah, our skin is so different. So when they say something is for oily skin, dry skin, sensitive skin, it's still not universal for all sensitive skin people or all oily skin or all dry skin. So I do, yeah, so I have 6 of these and I will use them. So this is going to replace the Garnier. And I used to use this a lot before, but then when I found the Garnier, that kind of took over. But now I'm back to Olay because Garnier want to be expensive and be hard to find. So these were 30% off. They were $9.99. Originally on Ulta, they were $9.99. And that's why I bought for $7.49 plus $2 off from the Olay site. So these, I know, Tanya, when I love something, I get backups, especially during sales. So these were originally $9.99. The sale, they were $6.99, which is cheaper than the $7.49, right? So I got 4 of them, and I had a $10 gift card. And so what I paid for 4 of these was $17.96, which brought each one down to $4.49. I'm like, you can't beat that. So I'm stocked up for cleansers for a while. So I will not have to do that. I have a chair over here that I'm putting stuff on as I use it. And I'm sure something's going to fall. And yes, now I know, not bad at all, right? And yes, for those who know, I did check the curtain. Jerome is still under the container where he's been since last night. And after this live and after I finish this look, I'm going to scoop up Jerome and put him in the trash along with the container. So, and also Ulta had 2% cash back from Rakuten. Price $20 in the Midwest at Walmart. Midwest stuff is expensive. I know, I'm hoping Jerome don't have no cousins that's going to come looking for him. But I did check the curtain. I watched that back, Tanya, that live, and I was like, I was really shook. I was just like, I don't even know how I got through like that video. So I got one thing from MAC and it was full price. And this is Maleficent Disney character lip gloss. I used to hate the lip glasses because they were always sticky, but I find that they are nice over liquid lipstick. Y'all see why I got this, right? You see that color? I haven't tried it yet, but y'all see that color? So this was $24. I think Rakuten did have cash back for something from MAC, but that's the only thing that I got from MAC. Oh, this is going to be fun. Should I show that later or show that now? Let me show you my Ulta haul. And you guys have seen it because I had talked about it in my collab with Grace. And I said I only have 4 things in my cart. Oh, also from MAC. You Love Her as a Villain. They sent a free MAC Stack mascara. So it's this big. I have a bunch of these. And so I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. Because I have a bunch of them. And I remember saying I only had 4 things in my cart. And 2 were questionable. I didn't get the Pat McGrath Quad because I'm like, Pat sometimes have 40% off on her website. So I'm like, I'm not going to get it for 20% off at Sephora. And I didn't get the lip oil from Milk Makeup because I was just curious. And y'all know I'm a chapstick hoe. So we did get a backup of the Milk Makeup face primer because this is all I have left. From this right here and this, that's all that's left in here. So I went ahead and got another one. I didn't realize I didn't have a backup of this. Did I just move, y'all? I think I did. I'm sorry. You have this one. Wanted to get the palette, but didn't need it. Yeah, I didn't. I was looking at the colors like, and I don't know why I'm opening this because y'all just saw what it looks like. So I got that. So this is 20% off. Rakuten was having 2% cash back for the Sephora site. I got a backup of the Fashion Fair Set It Loose Truly Tawny Powder. This is what it looks like. The only one I use for. You're going to shop your stash for. Yeah, because chances are, you know, we got a lot of these shades. And when I put this on, this is my shade. They do have, I believe, at least 5 different shades. And I do believe they have a translucent one. You almost bought a Sephora brush cleanser. I use Dawn dish detergent. And I used to use Dawn dish detergent for brushes I use for creams and liquids. And I would use just like a regular gentle baby shampoo for brushes I use for powder products. And so when people are using all these brush cleaners, brush cleansers, I'm like, that is a lot, because Dawn dish detergent, you only need a tiny bit. And even if you're using like a gentle baby shampoo, you can just get a little travel size ones that last a long time, so you only need a little bit. So I never got into, years and years, eons ago, I did try it because trying to do all the things YouTubers are saying doing. And then I'm like, that's a lot of money just to wash the brushes. And so, ooh, this is exciting. Where is it? I should have took everything out the box. You were influenced. Which one did you get? The Sephora collection one, Tanya? What I'm going to do is take stuff out the box so then I can put stuff back in the box, because I'm going to just have stuff sitting out on this chair. You know what, Pretty Kiwi? There was a lot of paper, packing paper at the bottom of the box. So that all wasn't stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't buy anything from the Sephora, so I did my damage on. I know, that's not unfortunate, because websites have been having, yep, something fell. They have been having better sales than 20% off. So that's not unfortunate at all, especially if you're getting stuff for 40%. Me and Grace always influence you. Grace be shopping. Grace be shopping. And she also will say don't buy it because you already kind of have it. But yeah, so that's not unfortunate at all, because you saved more money than if you would have purchased from the Sephora sale. So I went back. I was influenced by, yep, and Fenty has good sales, sometimes 30% off, sometimes 60% off, like select items. I've been posting a lot of sales on my community tab because I'm getting emails. Esom has a 20% off sale. They usually don't have sales. Who else? Somebody else had a sale, but I do post on my community tab because the sales be better than Sephora's. This came from Amazon, which is not on my paper. I bought it came in a 4-piece set, airless pumps, and I got the 0.05 ounce. Excuse me for that nasty kind of thing I just did. And it's the same as the ones that I have, except these look gold instead of silver, even though it's not real gold or real silver. And the reason I purchased these is I found out they are reusable, but what I found out is for the foundation, especially my Estee Lauder, and I want to say these were maybe $12 or $15 or less than that, because even though the Pat foundation is very liquidy, I found that I wasn't able to fully get the inside of the airless pump clean. And because the Estee Lauder is a thicker foundation, I could not get it out at all, like the residual in there. And so then I thought, well, I just won't try to wash it and just reuse it. I'm like, that's nasty. And so, but that's why I purchased those ones. And for the Pat primer, the airless pump I used for this before, I was able to fully clean it out because it's clear and it's thin. But for foundations, it didn't want to clean out. So that's why I got the new ones. And they're inexpensive enough where I'm like, I'll just get 4 of the small ones and use them as I need them. And then they'll just be here. So I was influenced by Heather. I will link her down below. And I'm saying it slow because I'm thinking like, well, I really remember. She was talking about the House Labs Atomic Shake lip lacquers. Some people love them, some people hate them. The reviews are mixed. And I did watch Lady Gaga's video on how to apply it because there's a process. But I did try it. I did try one of them. This is the one I tried. They did look darker online. I'm going to open them up and show them to you. And her video, Lady Gaga's video, Heather really liked these, and I trust her opinion. Like, she gives very detailed commentary on stuff. This one is Rosewood Shine. So when I looked at it, and it does look like it does on the paper, but online on the models, it looked darker. And I'm like, and the other shade that I picked up was Ruby Shine. These were Where am I looking on my paper? How much did I pay for these? I don't know. I don't have I'm just putting this on my, oh, the 20% off sale for both of these, it came to $41.60. I don't have one here how much they are not on sale. And this is Ruby Shine. And it says it's a blue red. I'm like, I haven't tried this one yet. But my thought was do an ombre look. Excuse me, an ombre lip. Put on a liquid black lipstick, or maybe just put this on the center when I do a vampy lip. But this one I tried because I'm like, this looks, So when I checked them in the store, the lady said, she's like, well, go ahead and swatch. I said, these look darker online on the models. And she said, well, if you want to, just go swatch them and see. She said, or, I know, Tanya. I'm like, well, and she said, or just try the ones you bought. If you don't like it, return it while you're here. I'm just like, damn. I said, I'm going to go home and try them. I said, I have other errands to run. I'll try it later. So when I got home, I did try this one. And if you can hear that, I forget how long Lady Gaga said to shake it up. But you shake it up, and y'all know I apply chapsticks first. So take whatever's on your lips off, shake it up however long, and apply a thin, even layer. And don't do any of that. Just put a thin, even layer and just leave it and let it dry. And so what I did was I used my handy dandy official YouTubers tool and dried it, and I touched my lips like nothing came off. So then I put on a second thin layer, took my handy dandy tool, let it dry, and hey, how you doing, makeup therapy? I be watching your videos. I don't always comment because I watch on my TV, and sometimes I forget to go back onto my phone and leave comments. I know. That's why some people didn't like it. They were like, it's smeared everywhere, smudged everywhere, it didn't stay on. Some people say it's hard to get off. I did have to use a makeup remover wipe to get it off. Because this, let me tell you something. I put this on, thin layer, let it dry, thin layer, let it dry. Didn't do any blend and none of that. This stayed on. And after I put this on, maybe like 5 minutes after it dried, I drank some Boathouse Farms. There were no marks on my cup. And then I ate a salad. I'm thinking it'll break down because of the oils and the dressing. It did not break down. I had this on my lips probably a good 6 hours, and it looked exactly the same. It looked exactly the same. It didn't emphasize the lines in my lips like some liquid lipsticks. When you smile, you'll see the lines, or when you don't, you'll see the lines. This, I was like, what? And the color, it was nude-ish on me. And I did not put a liner on with it, Tanya. But if I were to wear it out or doing a makeup look for here, I would probably use a liner. But this, you're doing, oh, good. Oh my gosh, where are you in the world? It's 1 a.m. over there? What time is it here? It's 11 p.m. here. So you're 2 hours ahead of where I am. I'm Eastern Standard Time. And so I really like this. So if I do just want a nude-ish type color, oh my gosh, you're in Scotland? Troll Nation is worldwide, y'all. Thank you for being here. And so I do like the color. So if I'm wanting a nude and that I don't have to be concerned about, is it going to wear off? Is it going to, it didn't get flaky or anything. This would be it. And if I know I'm going to be out and about and drinking, sometimes I'll just put on a gloss because it'll come off and I can put it on. Excuse me. Yeah, you're in Central Time, Tanya, right? No, wait, you're in Pacific Time? No, Central Time. No, you're Eastern Time because it's like 8:30 here. I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all. I'm delirious. But this would be, instead of a gloss, Eastern, and not have to worry about it. This stays on. This, and then I ate something else later that day. This did not budge. And so I do understand that the people who are having problems with it, hey, Grace, I got your Sigma bronzer on, and I came too far here because look how this looks down here. Like right here is cool, but then the brush I used, I did too much. This is looking crazy because it's like coming up here and then down, and then let me fix this. Oh, how did he do at the track meet? Tanya said, "Go, Adrian." Yeah, this bronzer is a good shade for me. I just gotta kind of get it even because it looks like none here, but then should I put some more on? How did he do? Grace, did he do good today? So I'm just gonna, this is looking crazy to me. I shouldn't have put more on because now it's just looking, I'm trying to make the line straight because it looks like none here and then some right here. But this is a good color for me. And so if I want to just put something on and not worry about it moving, or even when I do a gloss, I reapply gloss. This I didn't touch up, and I didn't eat carefully. He placed third. I think the ring. Oh, third is still good though. So tell him congratulations. And so this would be it. So even though it's not a color I would typically wear, it serves a purpose. If I just want to be safe and do like a monochromatic look or an ethereal look, well, I should say a monochromatic ethereal look. I'm sweating. This would be something I can put on and I have to worry about it. And I am going to try this one. And I thought to put this on today, but then I'm going to look. I'm going to finish this look after this video. But yeah, it says it's a blue red, but I'm just like, that's looking kind of bright. But I was influenced by Heather because I do trust what she says, and she really likes these. It definitely is a learning curve. She said it took her a few times to use it, to figure out how to use it. And so I'm like, okay, she reminded me, don't, blotch your lips or anything. And I remember watching Lady Gaga's video. And so I shook it, thin layer, let it completely dry. Another thin layer, let it completely dry. It did not budge. It didn't smear. It didn't nothing. So I'm like, I'm going to keep these. I'm going to keep them. But I'm curious about the one that says it's blue-red. They did look darker online. So I'm kind of just like, that's the kind of red that enters the room before you do. Yeah, right. And I like a black lip. So black, even though it's bold, it's kind of like chilling in the back. But red is like, hey, what y'all doing over here? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I also, okay, this is, why did I get this? Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Y'all know I have a hate-love affair with Hourglass because they swear they're universal and they're not. And that's why I hate it. Hey, Lock, how you doing? I'm going to talk about not House Labs, Hourglass, my love-hate relationship with it. I bought another powder. And so the powder... And I got another House Labs highlighter. So that and the Fashion Fair I bought in one purchase. It was $113. It was 20% off, which was $22.60 off. So it came to $90.40. Sultry red, no red shuts shit down. And Rakuten was having 2% cash back. And so what we're going to do, so this shade is... It's an ambient lighting powder, Eternal Light. And so I was, my thought process was, because y'all know I do bronzers and then blush and highlighter. And so my thought was, if I just want a little bit of shimmer, because this does have a little bit of shine to it, that I can put this on just where I normally put my bronzer. Or I'm thinking too, when I get tan, maybe this will work for all over. And I do kind of think it will work for all over. Usually in the summer I wear dim light, which does dim things down, and it does just give me like a smooth finish, where radiant light, it works for me best in the winter because it adds radiance. And when I go out in the sun, I look like a fairy shit all over my face. Like I'm just glowing and shining everywhere, like one of the Cullens. So I thought, let me try this one. And I think I am going to put this on today too while we're here. And so I got that one, and I had no intentions on getting it. And I don't know why I was like, I want to get another one. And I do like these compacts because I can use a big fluffy brush with this. I don't know why I wanted another House Labs highlighter. This one is Raw Amber. So we're going to put this on today. And after we put this on, then we're going to put this all over just to see what it looks like. Because I do usually finish my face with the Hourglass Radiant Light, being that it's kind of still winter, wanting to be spring. This is described as copper. And the shade is called Raw Amber. And I have Golden Pyrite, which was the only one I had for a long time. And then I got Fire Opal, which is the yellow-orange one, which I really like. And so I'm just like, you know what it is? When something really works for me, and I know the formula works in that brand, I'm just like, I just want to get more. And I know I didn't need it. So we are going to put on, where's my highlighter brush? Raw Amber. So, oh, I almost dropped the brush. So we're good. And I only have one more thing after this to show you. I do have something else that's here, but I purchased it in January. Yeah, y'all took 13 weeks to come in, and I was questioning my life choices. So I'm not going to show that, but you'll see that when I start busting out looks with it. So this is Raw Amber. We're going to use, the same brush we normally use. And I'm thinking it'll blend in, because most of her blushes, they do seem to blend into my skin tone, but then they just give some shine. I did not tap off. And so Oh. Oh. So it's there, not there. This is like a very natural-ish highlighter. It made the blush stand out more in this area right here because that looks really shiny. And that's one thing I do like about her blushes. I don't want to be seen from space, just a little bit of shine. When I look straight, I don't want it to be seen, but when you turn, it's like, oh, there's a nice little shine. So this, okay. And this I could wear with anything. Oh, okay, yeah, there it is. Woohoo. Fire Opal, I am learning, excuse me, what blushes I like it best with, because it is that orange yellow, but it still blends in. But when I turn, sometimes you can see the yellow and you can see the orange, but because of my complexion, it still just blends in. It just adds like a little bit of shine and a little bit of color. You had to shop your stash and do a full face of House Labs. I love her highlighters and concealers. I've been wanting to try her foundation, and I've been putting it off because I have 3 foundations I love, and so I'm like, why get more stuff? But then I'm still buying another highlighter, right? Make it make sense. And I have only the one concealer that I use, and I don't even use it all the time, but I did use it today. I do like how this looks. It is bringing out that blush. This is Hibiscus Haze from House Labs. So yeah, it does blend in and just adds a little bit of shine. And so this is what I thought it was going to do. She's cute. Oh, and I dropped that brush. Okay, we're done with that. So we're going to put this away. And what I normally do after I put on highlighters, take the brush, excuse me, that I use with my setting powder, and just if there's any loose particles, which for the House Labs is usually not. And so that's that. We're going to take a clean brush. What brush are we going to take? We're going to take this fluffy brush, and we're going to go into the House Labs. This is my first time using this one, the Eternal Light, and my first time using Raw Amber. But yeah, this is what I thought it was going to do. A little bit of shine, blends in. Now in broad daylight, it may look different. So we're going to take this, and we're going to do the brush back and forth. It is puffing up a little bit. Am I still sweaty? Wait, let me get some of the sweat off my face. And we're going to just do this back and forth up here and down between my brows. Ooh. Why is it looking... I know my lighting is... that blended out where the bronzer was. Like, it just... Okay. So we're just going to put this all over because it is supposed to be a finishing powder. See if it'll blend out that bronzer. Oh, I can see it, y'all. Too much? Too much? And I am doing both sides of the brush because we're going down, up, down, up, down, up. Both sides of the brush. I like this in here in the semi-dark. I'm going outside and be like, oh, girl, what's happening? It is, right? I think so too. What? So this would be good also in the winter for like when I'm like really, really like ghastly. Like I had no sun for days, which I usually don't because I don't go outside every day. So it's 10. I'm a drugstore affordable girl, but House Labs did me dirty. I was spending and spending. Glad I can relax for Sephora's sake. Yo, they caught me off guard because I fell in love with House Labs fast and hard. So this is giving me some tan. So I'm thinking this would be, I think this would be best for me. Bronze. It is pretty. And this is Eternal Light. I think for someone with a deep skin tone, I think this might be good just as a highlighter. Like right there. You know what I'm saying? So in a way they're universal, but in a way they're not. Because the only way they're universal is if you use them in a way it says not to be used. If this is a finishing powder for all over, then it should work for everybody all over, and it doesn't. I do think this will be nice for me just to add a little bit of subtle glow. Hey, Sylvia! In the summertime, but also in the winter when I have zero tan and I'm at my pastiest. I think this would look nice to just bring some color into my face, even with the bronzers I use. So yeah, I'm looking kind of toasty. Let me see something, just because y'all can see right here. Oh, this is bronzy. You're a Fenty 420. Definitely a blush topper too. Yeah. Ooh. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is toasty. Because this is real yellow right here. But oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my gosh. I see it better down here. What? Yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful with this one, just like with Radiant Light, because it just makes me look like I said, like a fairy shit on my face. But so I have to be a little more. I have to remember not to go heavy-handed, because even with Radiant Light, it looks like it's not there. But then when I go outside in the sunlight, it's just like, whoa. So I'm gonna have to be careful with this too, because that changed the whole tone. Because I'm real yellow, like right here, as y'all saw. Now it's like blending in with my chin. Ooh, I wear 335 in the Fenty foundation. So the last thing I have to show you, y'all, I was sucked in by the sale, friggin' Nomad Cosmetics, and my 10% code worked too, which is not affiliated. As long as you don't need a code for something, like now they have a sale going on, 20% off, and I believe the code is Earth24, because you have to use that code for the 20% off. Someone else's affiliate or non-affiliated code will not work. But because this was just on sale for $29, I was able to use my code, and I purchased. Y'all know I be doing things, and I have enough stuff to give away. I'm talking about the Paradise palette. Y'all look at this. I should be ashamed, because I thought I'll get one for a giveaway, and then I thought, well, at least I should try it to see how it is first, though. You're a brown skin girl. Brown is beautiful. I'm trying to get there. That's what all the So I'm like, at least try it. And so I watched a couple videos, and I'm like, I am looking toasty. Whew. Yeah, I think this would look real nice as a blush light for you, or just an all-over dusting. Wow. Or it just might be just a regular finishing powder for you. Like a dim light, I can just put that all over, and it's fine. So I bought 2 of them. You're 445, Tanya? So we have me, 335, Pretty Kiwi, 420, and you're 445. And so they were $29 a piece on the sale, which was $58. My code, 10% off, took off $5.80. Shipping, because I didn't have enough for free shipping. And I'm not used to paying for shipping, so I felt some kind of way. But y'all see, I still got them. Was $6.95. And so I paid $59.15 for both of these, which both of them on their own would have been $58. So with shipping and with my code, I spent $1.15 more than what they cost. And I never had gotten this, because I was looking at this like, and this is one of their 18 pans. Because I was just like, what am I gonna do with this row down here? This one may show up nice, but I was like, oh, that's your foundation summertime shade. I use the same shade all year round, and I'm just so glad that I was able to find a foundation I could wear all year round, because when I was using different shades, when I was wearing Makeup Forever HD back in the day, I needed a new foundation like every 2 to 3 months, seriously, because 0 tan, beginning tan, full tan, loose tan, and then no tan. So every 3 months I was buying another foundation, because it would shade match me to something else, and it would be a perfect match. But those foundations was like $40-something. I said, the hell, I'm spending $43 every 2 or 3 months. And that meant also I was never using it up. And when I would mix it, I was never mixing it right. And so I was just like, I got to figure something out. And so when I found the Cover FX G60, that was perfect. I was having trouble finding it, and so I swatched it and went around the store. That's how I found the Estee Lauder 4 in 2 exact same shade. And I can wear them all year round. I may need a bronzer, I may not. And even the Pat McGrath one, M18, I can wear all year round. And so that saves me a lot of money. So even though they're $40-something, the Pat, I think it's $50-something, get them on sale, stuff like that. But anyway, back to this. This row is what stopped me. Yeah, this is the Paradise Island one. These are what stopped me from buying it, and these right here, because these types of shades look ashy on me usually. So I never purchased this palette. And when I showed this in the member video, this shade right here, because look how this changes. And I don't think it's dual chrome, because this was before they started doing dual chromes and multi-chromes, I believe. But this shade here, how that looks, this shade over here, this green on the corner, how that looks, and even how this blue looks, it reminds me of some of the shadows, the colors of the shadows in the Royal Crown palette. But I know this is not the same formula because that's a different formula in the Royal Crown palette. And so, but I didn't get it because I'm like, these are going to make me look ashy. These types of tones, oranges usually don't show up on me. If y'all saw that, excuse me, I just talked and spit on my mirror back there. It was like, I'm so gross. And so I never purchased it because I'm just like, I want to enjoy an entire palette. And I'm just like, these, I'm like, no. And so I watched a few videos and I was watching Jamila's video and she was saying these are brown girl friendly. She is a darker skin tone than I am. And I was like, I could smell it. I was like, what does that smell? It smells like it's new, like that new car smell, new palette smell. And so I said, if I'm going to get one to give away, I at least want to try it and do looks with it. See, your orange never shows up. I was surprised when I did a look, actually yesterday's live, with the oranges in Circle Loco, they showed up, but I think it was because of where I placed it. Yellows you sometimes don't either. And even if it's a bright, bold yellow, I'll put it on. It's like, where is it? This one right here. I know. And so when I got it, I was like, this is really pretty. So I am going to play with it. I'm going to do looks with it. And the same as the other palettes that I have to give away. When I do the looks, the multi-look video with that palette, that most likely will also be the giveaway announcement video. So it's like you're going to see looks with it. And also, make sure you read down below is what I usually say in giveaway videos. And then the rules will be down there. So for those of you who know, you know, because some people don't read description boxes. And I've done giveaways where when I announce the winner on my community tab, they're like, oh, I didn't know you were doing a giveaway. And I'm like, hey, Margot. And so I'm like, the information is hiding in plain sight. So I am excited to try it. Yeah, this is pretty. And so I am excited to use it just to see like how I really feel about it. And I do hope that everything works for me. Because even though I'm tan, some stuff still doesn't work. And being in the middle of the spectrum, like it seems like everything should work or almost everything, but it doesn't. But yeah, this green row is looking really nice. So I don't know if I'm gonna do, I don't think I'm gonna do looks by rows because this whole row, like I don't think it's going to show up much. This, I think, would be a nice look, this row. And I do think this bottom row will be a nice look. But this top row, just as a look, I don't think that'll do too much. But so I have to figure out what I'm going to do. Because I still have Iceland to give away. I have those House Labs palettes to give away. I have the Pat McGrath palettes to give away. I have those MAC palettes. Y'all, I got so much stuff. And not only palettes, I still have other stuff too. So what I meant to do was bring that over here because I was going to, it reminds you of Sherbert, right? I forgot about Sherbert. We're around the same age, Tanya. Because nobody talks about Sherbert anymore. I used to love, my mom used to make a punch with Sherbert and ginger ale, like back in the day when she would have house parties. Yeah, my mom used to have house parties, y'all. I don't get me or Grace notifications. I'm subscribed and comment all the time. That's weird. You may have to, I've heard somebody say this and they said it worked. I don't know if it will or not. They said that they turned notifications off and then they turned them back on and then they started getting notifications. And so I don't know if that'll work. So I'm thinking I should go get that bag because I want to do a giveaway. And I did segregate stuff. That doesn't sound right. Segregate stuff into organize it into. Your mom still does she still do that? I'm gonna grab it real quick. Excuse me. I'll be right back. I promise you. Okay, so I'm going to figure out. I categorize stuff. This is the whole giveaway thing. Y'all. So for this for this live, this I'm gonna send with that. I'm putting together a package for someone. What we're gonna do, and the giveaways will be small. It's not at all gonna be like my 1K. Like that ain't happening. Because that was crazy. So they're going to be small giveaways just here and there. So for this one, I think I'm gonna put that over there too. So for this one, this is going to be really small, and I'll put the instructions below, but it's only going to show up. I'm only going to be able to do it after the live is over, because then I need to go into the settings and add information into the description box. But what we're going to do for this one, it's just a small thing, but this is so pretty. I don't wear fragrance. This came free with purchase from MAC Cosmetics. So this will be in there. There will be a MAC liquid eyeliner. The shade is black, and I very seldom use black eyeliners now, and so I was like, why do I have this? I think it came free with purchase with something. I never opened it, so this is brand new. And what you receive, which I love, is Bougie Paint Pot. And again, everything is brand new, and this is what that looks like. I'm going to show you mine because I do have one, and I do really like it. When I put it on my bare lid, excuse me, it doesn't look like much until I turn, because it's a multi-chrome, and it's the typical shift. So this is mine. I know to have my label here. Label here, hi. And this is a typical shift. You have your green and like your brown burgundy-ish. So when I put this on my bare lid, my complexion, if I'm just looking straight, it just blends in. It doesn't look like anything. But then when I turn, it's like you see a little bit of the green and the red that's in here. When I put this on, just on my bare lid, it does crease on me. And it's the only one that does. And I think because it's a shimmer or metallic. So I do still put on eyeshadow primer first, and then I put this on, and this does not crease. It does not budge. With the paint pots, hey Eileen, with the paint pots, put a little bit at a time and blend it, because once it dries down, it's not moving. It's not moving. And so it was a learning curve for me. The shift is pretty, and it doesn't really translate. Hey, Tony, this is a quick little giveaway. We're at the end, so I'm wrapping up, and it's for the Bougie Paint Pot. It's a new one in here. A MAC black eyeliner and a free with purchase fragrance. I don't wear fragrance because of my sinuses. You know what else I'm gonna put in here? What else? What did I have earlier? Oh, and we're also going to put in, hey Sylvia, this MAC Stack mascara, which I do like, but I have so many mascaras because they keep putting them for gift purchase. But this is an easy one and done. Put on a black eyeliner or on your lash line if you want to, or just put this on and put mascara on. And so it shows up depending on how the light hits it. This is Bougie, B-O-U-G-I-E, and it's a MAC paint pot. And so it is really pretty, but some angles it does not show up, and then you'll turn and you'll see the color. So it's one of those there, not there, very pretty, very ethereal. And I do really like it. I don't use it often because it doesn't really show up. You're welcome. I don't think I've tried it over black base. So this is the new one. Yeah, that green brown shift. Yep, the green brown red shift. So it is a typical shift, but this is easy. If you're in the one and dones, just put it on and you're good to go. It's very simple. So I will put the instructions below. I don't know how long I'm gonna leave it open, at least a week. But once this automatically converts to a regular video, I can go into my settings and add the rules. So it'll be something simple. And all of you here are subscribed to me, so you're already eligible. And I do my giveaways that way because I want to show appreciation to those of you who are always here and not just have people subscribe and win and then they don't and then they leave. And so that alleviates all of that. Shop your stash for that too. Do you have one? The Bougie one? And so I'm putting this in this bag, which I'm going to have to rearrange it since I added that mascara. But this is the little MAC giveaway bag. So the giveaways are going to be small like this. And even like with the Pat Quince, it's 3, but it's going to be 3 different winners. And I don't know if I'm going to do them all at the same time or not. So, oh, also, you're going to get a chapstick. And I just dropped my other chapsticks. Not all 3. You're only going to get 1. And these are, and I purchased these specifically to give away. These are the SPF. Because I'm like, summertime, you still need to protect the skin on your lips. And so you're going to get this also. So this is going to go in this bag. And so that's going to be for this giveaway. This little MAC bag and the chapstick. It's all in this. MAC stuff lasts a long time. They last, oh my gosh, an ungodly amount of time. And they don't put PAOs on them because the regulation or the rule or whatever was if something is going to last, I think we have an arsenal of products that could rival Sephora. Yes, we do. We really do, Tanya. If something lasts more, if it's supposed to last more than 30 months, if something's supposed to last more than 30 months, they don't have to put a PAO on it. Most of Max products don't, which means they're going to last you at least 3 years. And because we use stuff longer than what they say anyway, you know, people have Mac stuff 5-6 years and it's still fresh. And so I have no problem buying from Mac. So that's going to be it for this live. My little bitty haul stuff, my little 4 things or whatever from Sephora, a couple from Ulta, from Olay site, Amazon, Nomad, and yeah, so that's going to be it. So thank you all for being here. Look below for if you want to win this, what you need to do. It'll be something easy because I know I don't do complicated stuff. And Mondays, I know it's Tuesday, but Mondays is going to be our live nights, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And also what you'll get. Or should I put this for something else? I'm going to put this in here too. You're going to get some Penzies. And I have 3 of these because I had like extra seasonings. And so let me tell you what it is. One is mint ginger. One is mural of flavor, which is salt free. I do not add salt to my stuff. And there's some stickers in here that says I will vote. And this one is sandwich sprinkle. And even though it says sandwich sprinkle, I put this, when I make tuna fish, I put this in it. Sometimes when I do homemade mashed potatoes, I'll sprinkle it in it. So just because it says it's for sandwiches, and this does have salt in it, you don't have to just use it for sandwiches. I really do like it. So you're going to get these 3 seasonings and these little stickers and the Mac stuff. So that's going to be this giveaway. So I appreciate my troll fam. I really do. And I am a giver. I enjoy giving stuff away. And what better way to give stuff away than to y'all to show appreciation that you all are here and rocking with me on my channel. And so when I do giveaways, it is very special to me. And, you know, hoping that something goes to a good home and gets used and not just sitting here. And this stuff I did specifically buy for a giveaway, or it was a gift for purchase. But I did buy bougie. I do know that. I did buy the chapstick. I did buy the spices. So that's going to be it for this video because I feel like I'm starting to babble. I am looking toasty. I didn't realize how toasty until I put it here. Like how yellow this was. That is not yellow anymore. I'm going to have to be careful with that one. But that'll be it. Thank you for being here to see my haul. Y'all know what? I'm supposed to do a look after this and my face is looking... I'll have to explain. I'll explain in that video. Fun thing to include, what the spices. I love Penzies. I'm a Penzies hoe. I am a Penzies hoe. So thank you all. My mission is to convert the world to Penzies. And a few people have told me that they are strictly just buying Penzies now because of me. I'm like, I need a code. I need an affiliate code to Penzies. But I'm going to go. Thanks a lot for being here. And, you know, Pretty Kiwi, Margot, Tanya. And I know I'm missing people. Don't mean to poke you in the eye. I'm sorry. Arlene, thank you. Grace, thank you. And this is not going further up. Makeup Therapy. Sylvia, one of my troll kin, my official fam. Thank you all for being here. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anybody. I don't think so. If I did forget you, I'm sorry. And sometimes I think not to say names because I don't want to miss people. But that'll be it for this video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Check back in 5-10 minutes-ish to see what you need to do if you want to win this Mac stuff and the chapstick and some spices and stickers. And so thank you. And as always, self-acceptance, self-love, that is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thank you. And you will see me soon. And yes, this is open international. Because y'all know I be doing that. I don't want to leave out none of my trolls. And we worldwide. We got Scotland in the house tonight. That is so exciting to me. So we're going to go. So thank you. And you will see me same time. Well, no, 7 o'clock tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time for my regular video upload. And we'll be back again next Monday. I think we might do try-on for that video. Or maybe another graphic liner look. Lock, I remembered that look that you were talking about. Hey, Tony, thank you for being here. I knew I was missing somebody. I did see that look in my gallery when I did the graphic liner look that you have brought up there. I'm like, you have a good memory. Because I was like, what? But yeah, you are right. And with multitasking, I be texting in my sleep too. You have a really good memory. So I'm going to go. You'll see my video. You're welcome. in the morning at 7. Next Monday, we'll either do a try-on or we'll do graphic liner or something else that the members suggested I experiment with. Membership information is below if you want to see what the perks are, see if it's worth it to you or not to join. It is fun. We be doing some stuff, y'all. They be giving me some ideas. But yeah, I'm going to go on babbling. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night, and you will see me regular time tomorrow morning. Bye.